Добрый вечер, уважаемые друзья, любители киберхоккея. И у нас продолжается чемпионат Национальной хоккейной лиги сезон 1975-1976 годов. Играется матч под номером 289. Состоялся он 20 декабря в 1975 году. А встретились в этой игре хоккеисты Торонто Мэйпл Ливс и Канзас Сити Скаутс. К этому матчу команды подходят с такими турнирными показателями. Хоккеисты Торонто, выступающие в дивизионе Адамса, занимают сейчас третье место в этом дивизионе. После 31 сыгранного матча набрали 30 очков и отстают от занимающих второе место хоккеистов Бостона на 1 очко, но при этом у хоккеистов Торонто есть матч в запасе. Хоккеисты же Канзаса, выступающие в дивизионе Смайта, занимают сейчас пятое, последнее место в этом дивизионе. После 32 сыгранных матчей набрали 29 очков и отстают от занимающих четвертое место хоккеистов Сент-Луиса лишь по дополнительным показателям, а именно по разнице забитых и пропущенных шайб. А очков у команд поровну, но правда у хоккеистов Канзаса на один матч сыграно больше. И к этой встрече команды подходят с такими сериями. У хоккеистов Торонто сейчас четырехматчевая безвыигрышная серия, в ходе которой они трижды проиграли и один раз сыграли в ничью. У хоккеистов же Канзаса, напротив, четырехматчевая беспроигрышная серия, в ходе которой они трижды побеждали и один матч сыграли в ничью. И, как обычно, знакомлю вас с составами встречающихся команд. Хозяева, хоккеисты Торонто, выходят на этот матч в таком составе. В атаке в первой тройке левый нападающий Дэрил Ситлер, капитан команды, центральный Скотт Гарланд и правый форвард Джордж Фергюсон. Вторую тройку составили левый форвард Тайгер Дэвид Уильямс, центральный Джек Валикет и правый нападающий Ленни Макдональд. В третьем звене слева играет Эрол Томпсон, в центре Стэн Вейер и правый форвард Инге Хаммерстрём. И четвертое звено — левый нападающий Блейн Стоунтон, центральный Дон Эшби и правый форвард Пэт Боутед. В обороне в первой паре левый защитник Беррио Сальвинг и правый защитник Грег Хубик. Вторую пару составили левый деф Род Сейлинг и правый защитник Ян Турнбул. И в третьем сочетании играют левый защитник Боб Нили и его партнер по обороне Брайан Гленни на правом фланге. Основной вратарь в этой встрече Горд Макрей, а Уэйн Томас остался в запасе. Хоккеисты Канзаса выходят на этот матч в таком составе. В атаке в первом звене левый нападающий Гэри Круто, центральный Ги Шарон и правый форвард Крейг Патрик. Вторую тройку составили левый форвард Робин Бернс, центральный Дэйв Хадсон и правый нападающий Фил Роберто. В третьем звене слева играет Уилф Пейман, в центре Эд Жильбер и правый форвард Симон Ноле, капитан команды. И четвертое звено — левый нападающий Рэнди Рота, центральный Деннис Дюпере и правый форвард Бастер Харви. В обороне в первой паре левый защитник Джим Маккалмури и правый защитник Жан Гилягас. Вторую пару составили левый деф Лэри Джонстон и правый защитник Гэри Бергман. И в третьем сочетании сыграют слева Стив Дурбано и его напарник по обороне Клод Хоут на правом краю. Основной вратарь в этой встрече Деннис Херон, а Билл Маккензи остался в запасе. А я вам напоминаю, что репортаж из Торонто поведут мои североамериканские коллеги. Ну а мы с вами смотрим этот, я надеюсь, зрелищный и упорный матч.
Hi everybody, with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Embry. Two teams that are cranked up and ready at a fever pitch to get this game started. Who will register the first body check? Be fun to see as we prepare for the start of the game. And before the opening face-off, we want to hear from Mr. O.
I can't predict who's going to come away with the W in this one. Both teams have skill in key positions, and the coaching staff for both teams have been coming in well prepared.
Face-off number one gets us underway. Scouting for goals get the first play of the game. Fires. Terrific opportunity, but it's off the mark.
You can't miss the net with such velocity. Now you got to chase the puck down again.
Kansas City setting up an offense from the wing. It's one of those restraining fouls. It's a hooking penalty, and the arm of the referee is up. Scouting for goals are given a hooking minor.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
Toronto's special teams will have their first chance of the game.
The numbers show if you get the first goal, you have a way better chance to win than if you're chasing the game. A power play, what a great chance here to get on the board first.
It's dumped in. And now it's directed to McDonald. The Maple Leafs are at the wing in neutral ice. That one is pointed to him. The glove like lightning. Kansas City's got a face-off win.
I used to hate this on the power play when you get the man advantage and it turns into a conditioning skate. You don't get set up in the zone. Up and down the ice you go, trying to get in and get set up.
The Maple Leafs have a manpower advantage still and begin from their own end. In with it now. He's got that pass at the point. A point hammer shot. Toronto's power play could have made a big difference, but did not. He knocked it in himself. It's in the net. It counts.
All kinds of odd goals happen from time to time. This one just works its way in.
The Maple Leafs now have a one-goal lead in the first period. Perhaps they can build on this and carry something sizable to the dressing room. Neutral zone face-off one. Possession established here.
Assisted by number 27.
Crosses that line.
Time of the goal, 3 minutes, 18 seconds.
Picks it up in his own end. Use that stick like a magic wand. Gloved. That puck is held and the whistle stops play. Just a bit over 4 minutes played. It's a 1-0 game. Solid face-off win. Stick handling failed a little bit there. Puck loose. Gains the zone. Wonderful chance was set up and the pass just goes wide. Pass cut. Takes that pass from the other point man. Swept aside. And on top of that, another great stop.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
Good job on the draw. The Maple Leafs with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Not too difficult a shot. defensive zone win. Kansas City's looking to head man up the wing. Lets it go. They score! And they've tied the game up.
We came into the game, guys, thinking these teams were evenly matched. Now we've played some of this contest, and here we are, back at a stalemate.
Solid win at center ice. Now what?
Assisted by number 8 and by number
Shoots it on. They score! What a quick answer to that one.
Well, there's been pretty good back and forth here in a tie game. Now they've got the lead. We'll see what they do with it.
Toronto's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge.
Maple Leafs goal, scored by number 9.
Good defensive read with that one.
By number 16, time of the goal, 6 minutes, 49 seconds.
Carried on, dumped in, player changes, this time just the forwards. Kansas City's looking to head man up the wing. Receives that pass from the other side. Great poke check there. Not able to do that well. Toronto's got it between the blue lines. Handled in the corner by McDonald. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Toronto's got another win. Gets that one on a cross. Shot. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
That's what you call a great finish from the low slot. Tremendous pass to set up the one-timer and an even better finish.
Now that's great teamwork. That puck is moved quickly and crisply. Opens up some time for him to settle it down and beat the goalie.
They've got the draw.
Scored by number 22.
Pass through center ice.
By number 21, time of the goal, 8 minutes, 45 seconds.
Laid on to Ferguson. Chip to Ferguson. He could start some danger here. Wasn't intentional. Didn't go well. Loose puck. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
Great opportunity. Better stop.
Scouting for goals. Guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade. Just a hook.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
The Maple Leafs power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
There's not much new to a power play. It works the same way all the time. You get a good zone entry, you get the puck to the point, you shoot it, you move the penalty killers around. Let's see if they can do it this time.
Wow, that's got to be a call, and the call is coming. The Maple Leafs are skating it up at neutral ice. Brings a shot. Big point-blank save there. Kansas City's got 2 for charging.
Too many strides taken, Doc, while making contact.
Every game presents a fork-in-the-road opportunity, and this is it. It's a long 5-on-3 power play, and it begins now.
This 5-on-3 power play has to be careful that they don't get lulled into a sense of security here, and they move the puck around the outside and never challenge the penalty killers.
Takes a shot. Blockered away. Good lead pass ahead. Lets it go. That shot came from nowhere.
A timely save. That is tremendously tremendous.
They must retreat and start back again. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Fires a shot. A strong pad stop there. Toronto's seeing the penalty clock bleeding down to the last few seconds. And he dumps it in. Trying to get rid of that puck. Stood him right up. Save! He got all of it, and so did he.
I'd like to say that the shooter was shooting for a rebound. At least I hope he was, because that shot had no chance of going in.
Over 7 minutes to go. A 2-goal spread in this one, 3-1. The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that faceoff. Smart recovery by McDonald. Toronto's controlling the play in the neutral zone. World-class deep there. In the slot. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. Toronto's got 2 on this one for tripping.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
Scouting for goals. They're going on their first power play opportunity of the game.
Just because it's your power play doesn't mean you can take a nap here. You have to work hard and continue to generate chances.
Time of the penalty, 14 minutes.
Takes that pass. Good intercept in his own end. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. Is able to move on in. Gives it over to the point. Has that one measured in his own end. Scouting for goals, ready in attack back in the defensive zone. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. Right near the line, can he keep it going? Kansas City's controlling play in the neutral zone. Shoots one. A good stick stump. And ring more bells on that one. One after another. The Maple Leafs have this game even in strength by killing off the penalty. A pass right to left. Scouting for goals are driving it from the wing. Steps in from the neutral zone. Out in front. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance.
Maybe he's shooting to pump up his Corsi number, because that has no chance of going in the net.
Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger. Kansas City's along the wing at center ice. Around to the corner. Pad save. Ooh, tough one there. Couldn't make it through. Can't retain possession. Batted away with authority. Toronto's carrying on up the wing. Lets it go. Great save. And the referee's whistle has stopped play.
Pretty run-of-the-mill stop for the goaltender. He's got a clean look. It's a shot without much velocity.
solid, clean win.
1 minute left.
Kansas City's in the neutral zone along the wing. Tries to get it on net. Great glove hand. Trying to go to Thompson. Brings it in for an attack. Looks from the corner. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. Quick wrister. Wonderful save. 20 minutes have come and gone. A rest for the players as we prepare for period number 2. And they head to the locker room separated by 2.
Willemins Recycling is a proud sponsor of tonight's game. Willemins Recycling recycles enough paper to save more than 40...
Williams collected a goal that in some parts of the world they would say is insurance. Here it is as we head to break. First period has been played. Second period about to start. A look ahead.
Scouting for goals. They're trailing on the scoreboard because their time on attack was limited. They'll need to push the pace if they want to score more goals.
Toronto's still got more penalty time to kill off. Steps across that line. Shoots. And a save. Toronto's continuing on in the defensive zone. It's dumped in. Point to point to point. Perfect connection right through center. Somehow this one's going to come free. Free puck off a defender there. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Can start the attack going in the zone. Shot on. Great glove save.
Oh, he'll take shots like that all night. Keep feeding him those muffins. He's going to stop every one of them.
They won that face-off, trying to generate something. Using the point. Lets it go. Save. And he holds on and stops play. Clean win on the draw. Has it in his own end. The Maple Leafs killed it off, and so we're back even. Shoots one. Oh, what a save that was. Back and forth they go between the points. Bumped off. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
McDonald's never been shy about staying in the guts of the game. He's a skilled player, but he's not afraid to throw his body around.
The Maple Leafs have control of the puck in the defensive zone. Canes that offensive line. Nicely received at the point. On to Williams. Turned a shot on net. Kansas City's recoiling back in their own end. Lets it go. Oh, lightning quick and a terrific save.
The Maple Leafs can thank their goaltender for their lead. He has been excellent while they've stumbled around defensively. They finally got on track offensively.
McDonald's not one of those guys you expect to give a big, heavy hit, but when you slow it down, you really see the force and the impact.
Toronto's got a defensive zone win. Slid to Ferguson. Up to the point. Tried, but it didn't work. A big one-timer. He scores. That's 3 in a row.
have puck support like that, it makes it a lot easier to play in the offensive zone. And when you do that, you're going to get rewarded.
Outstanding play that delivered the pass on his stick. When he got it, he made no mistake to beat the goaltender.
Toronto's got a large lead in this game. Let's see if they can build on it or whether they'll start to get conservative. And they've taken that face off between the blue lines and won it. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Chooses the corner for this. Really good cut of the pass. Puck loose, now picked up. The Maple Leafs have it at center ice. Cut that pass in his own end. Stick handling up the wing. Looks ahead to start something. The Maple Leafs with possession up the wing. Flings it. He was standing in the lane and got some of it. Leads that charge into the zone. Wonderful stop. The Maple Leafs have it along the side at mid-ice. Oh, what a hit that one was.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Wrister from the slot. Outstanding offense met by solid goaltending. Has it back deep. And he steps across the line. Kansas City's carrying on through the neutral zone. Gets that puck behind the net. Not the quarterback there, but he's going to set something up. Drilled. Oh, what a great block. Carries it on in from center. He cut that one off in the defensive end. A shot. Score! They're back to within 2 now.
He gets in close to the net and fires it past the goaltender with a snapshot.
You might want to go try a new glove. That one doesn't have any saves left in it.
Kansas City's trying to crawl out of the hole they dug for themselves. They're back to within 2 here. Lots of time to go. We're in the second period. And they won the faceoff.
Scored by number 24. Assisted by number 18.
To the point it comes.
10 minutes, 30 seconds.
Perfect tip by the stick. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Gathered up again by McDonald. Driving in from no man's land. Good place to shoot from, and he does. Save there. Hard work here. Kicked in his skates by Williams. Scouting for goals, skated up on the side. Skating with it now in their own end. Propelled to Ferguson. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Looking to make a play from behind. Knocked off the puck. And he dumps it in. Taken over again. Toronto's got it in their own end, hoping for center. The puck heads to neutral zone. And look, it's just like a magnet. Everybody goes there. And they are in. Using the point, he's got it. Ooh, looking for a penalty call on that one, and we will get one. Kansas City's liner is for charging.
Well, we love speed, we love contact, but in this particular situation, you must slow up a bit before you make contact. If you do, there won't be a penalty, but here, clearly, a charging call.
This has been a power play that's gotten a lot of times, but no goals. Maybe that'll change with this one.
Well, the power play hasn't come through for them yet. Here's another opportunity. See if they can take advantage of it.
That went off the pad. Good position in the slot. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
The shooter shaking his head. Great save.
Pitching this one to McDonald. Gets in and he'll look over his options.
McDonald's trying to do way too much there with that offensive opportunity.
Looking for options in their own end. Passing one off now to McDonald. Shoots one. Score! It's a hat trick. And here they come flying out of the stands.
This snapshot surprises everybody with that quick release, and he's got himself a good goal.
Goalies hate getting beaten up over the glove side. They think they're in position, and they feel that they can catch just about anything. Not this time.
Toronto's getting a larger and larger lead as the second period gets shorter and shorter. And a full third period and a chance to enlarge.
Maple Leafs goal. His third of the game.
Passing into open
by
ice.
number 22.
The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice.
He just turned that puck over, guys, and that puck has to go forward 100% of the time when you're on the lead.
A long scorcher. Picked up. Feeds the point. Directed to the net. Toronto's in possession now as they move up the wing. And it's pitched back in to get a change. Poke checked away. Gets the pass through to start a play. Right to the point. In front. Clock about to bleed down to the final minute. Great point-blank save.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. It's dumped in. He's got it. They've got a long way to go on this one. They can move it fast, but they're up against the clock. Missed on that. Two periods have been played, and so as we think back through the first two, we think ahead toward the third.
Fans, your donations have made it possible for kids in need to see their heroes live from our Tickets for Kids luxury box.
Scouting for goals, we're counting on a tremendous performance in goal. They counted wrong. More in a moment. Two periods played, one period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
Kansas City's got a great chance to win this game, Doc, if they stay out of the penalty box. You cannot continue to rely on your penalty killers, especially in the late minutes of a hockey game.
Tries to set up something from the trapezoid. Whoa, what a play! Right off the left wing, it comes on through right on his stick. Skates it into the zone. Has it picked up. Lets it go, and a save. Nice work done with the stick there. Popped out of the scrum by a skate. A shot. Terrific shot, but a denial. And yet another save. How does he do that?
I thought the second was the toughest.
And the pickup. Outstanding pass. He's got it right off that right wing. Hangs on to that one for a stoppage in play.
A That shooter might want to check his stick. If that's all that he's got in the arsenal, it's not going to score very often.
Critical win of the draw. Takes that pass from the other point. A great wrist shot. Oh, and he robbed him.
Well, the goalie will take these all day. His save percentage goes up. Click, click, click with muffins like this to stop.
A little under 4 minutes played. It's a 3-goal advantage in a 5-2 game. Tie up there and a good reach and possession. Laid on to Williams. In with it now.
Williams loses that puck while faking in the offensive zone. He tried to do way too much there, Doc.
A one-timer. Intercepted that pass in the slot. Sends to the point. A howitzer. Amazing save. Covered up just to slow things down.
The defenders caught a break here. Lots of pressure in their end of the ice, but the goalie freezes the puck and they can catch their breath.
Toronto's prevailed on another faceoff. The Maple Leafs skated up on the side. Bumped, loses it. He's got that one. Let's see what happens. Loose puck, it went off somewhat. Back to the point. The battle for possession continues. Nicely into the zone. Takes it to the corner. Scouting for goals, control the play in their own end. Nice work with that stick, knocked it away. And he puts the glove on it and stops play. Nice face-off work. Kansas City's in their own end, hoping to make a play to center. Shoots one, got his stick on it. And freezes play for the whistle.
Wasn't really a dangerous opportunity here, but he's able to make the stick save and push it aside.
Good job on the draw. Kansas City's winging it at neutral ice. Goes back deep for it. Toronto's continuing on up the wing. Gives it to the point. Cranks a shot. Crosses that line. Stays along the boards. Shoots. Got his glove on that one. Puck covered, whistle blown. Good face-off win. Oh, and the puck goes out of the zone, and so they'll have to reset at center. That one's on the tape, right to left. That one comes right on his stick. Not very long, but good. Points it. As that point pass as well. Fires. Oh, and what a spectacular save. Toronto's controlling play now through the neutral zone. Shot. Terrific challenge. Outstanding save.
Fantastic setup and equally great stop by the goaltender.
Scouting for goals are given a hooking minor.
More times than not, Doc, anytime you reach in around a player's hands that has the puck, you're going to get a hooking minor.
Toronto's power play has been effective, and it gets another opportunity right here.
They've been successful before, Doc, in the game here. Let's see if they can do it again. Move the puck, get the puck to the net.
2 seconds.
The Maple Leafs with possession in their own end. He'll continue through center. Gotta ice it here. Gets across, looks over his options. Twist one. Use that big goalie stick well. With a blast. Strong shooter against a strong goaltender, and the guy with a trapper won. Muscled off. Long way to go and not much time to do it. Toronto's moving it up the wing. Lets a shot fly. Score! A power play goal yet again.
With a lot of open ice, he knew exactly where to go on this power play, and he gets rewarded with the goal.
Well, the goaltender wants to be aggressive here, but this is just perfectly delivered.
Toronto's goal has staked them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play.
Scored on the power
Full
play.
steam up the wing.
Assisted by number 7. Time of the goal, 13 minutes. 20
Lets it go. Oh, he got it. You couldn't have chosen a better guy for that shot, or apparently a better guy to stop it. Save. Snapping a pass to McDonald. Gains the zone. Really good move. Quick shot. He scores. 3 straight goals.
A snapshot is between a slap shot and a wrist shot, and that is textbook snapshot hockey. He finds the back of the net.
The video will reveal here that the goaltender was in excellent position. Sometimes the shot is just so perfect, it's unstoppable.
A bit over 5 minutes remaining. Toronto's forced the ice to tilt so much if they open the indoors, both teams would tumble into the hallway.
Assisted by number 7 and by number 16. Time of the goal.
Nice work by Neely.
46 seconds.
The Maple Leafs have had their way almost from the very beginning of this game. At certain points in the game, you start to lose your energy, but not when the game's like this. You feel like you could play for days as you pump up the scoreboard again.
Play stopped. That puck is just held. I think this is a good point to hear from Ray Ferraro.
McDonald's passed some feathery dishes across the ice tonight. When his teammates get open, he's been able to find them in the right spot at the right time.
He's been impossible to miss out there, Ray. They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. Point-to-point pass from the left wing. Tape to center. Watch out! A big hit.
His effort is always the same, Doc. Up 2 goals, down 2 goals. He just flattens his man in this case. Maybe a little frustration because things have been pretty brutal for them tonight.
A clean hit, too. That's the best part of hockey. When the game is played as physically as possible, as cleanly as possible, and this is a crushing check.
And they won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. Chip to Thompson. Takes it up near the boards. Shoots one. He scores! 4 goals in a row for the same team.
You can tell he's worked on this shot before because that's such a quick release, and he snaps it home.
Almost an impossible shot to stop. I don't know if this puck could be placed any more perfectly up over the glove.
Kansas City's going to make a goaltending change here. I'm not sure I understand it. Toronto's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate.
Maple Leafs goal, scored by number 11.
The Maple Leafs are moving the puck through the neutral zone. It is a hooking call on this play. A restraining foul, and the arm of the referee is up. Kansas City's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
Toronto's to the power play again. They have been deadly so far in the game.
This is a way to get your teammates frustrated with you. That's another penalty that he's taken. Puts his team shorthanded again.
Goalie out to get that puck. Puck is thrown to Williams. Toronto's in possession as they move up the wing. Got to clear it here. In the slot. Loose puck, it went off one of the guys there. He's got that point pass. Approaching the final minute in this game. Great defensive play with the stick.
1 minute left in the third period.
Toronto's continuing on in their own end. And he gains the zone. Important interception there.
That's a really dangerous area with the puck, and he turned it over. Now the opponent has a short ice to attack. That puck has to go forward into a safe area 100% of the time.
The tie-up, he needed help, and he got it. Strong defensive play. Intercepted pass. Took that away in his own zone. Lost the puck, just couldn't get by. Got it at the point. The stick broke on the shot. The big pillows came in handy. Shoots, and still another save. What a show.
Amazing reaction.
Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. Lets it go. Great save. Great glove save. And the siren goes. Toronto's leaving the ice with a large victory here tonight. What made the difference?
A lot more fun, Doc, to play with the puck than without it, and they had it for the majority of this game.
That's it for another great night at a hockey rink. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good evening, everyone.